Hello everybody and welcome back to another video today. We're going to be looking at Transformers Prime Prime. I love that. I already looked at this guy on the channel on a 1-minute review or something like that, but I didn't think I gave him enough praise or reviewed him enough. So I'm going to put him into a whole 10-minute review, or however long this video is going to be. And we're going to look at him real nice. And this is an older figure, so I'm actually excited to review it. So before we go, please subscribe and put those notifications on. Progress is going slowly but surely for the new stop motion series I'm producing, and these videos come out every few days for reviews. So please subscribe and put the notifications on. And if you end up liking the video, like the video as well. So let's get right into the video. First, this looks great. I love him. This is the first Prime I was introduced to. In the Transformers, like a lot of you guys, was Prime, Transformers Prime, and Transformers Prime was our Optimus. And for what they basically captured that Prime in this figure, beside all the translucent plastic, which I absolutely don't like. But he looks good. Like, imagine seeing this in Legacy if they didn't do the stupid blockiness of these like different characters. I know this is G1, but like if they didn't block them all up. I'm not saying that's bad. I love Legacy right now. Well, I don't love it. All the toys are loose, but I'm a big fan of Legacy right now. So if they made a nice Prime like this and didn't do like the stuff they did to RC and Skyquake, and they don't make them all blocky, not like if they make them look like this, this is gonna be hard to beat though. So let's get right into the review though. So first we have this head. In this head sculpt, it's near perfect. I really like it. Mine's really chipped because it's got it used, and they could have done it better. Initially was chipped too because of that, like in the middle of the faceplate, because of the paint job. But again, it was a long time ago, so I can forgive that. And it's painted really nicely, and I really like this the big horn right going up there. It looks really good there. The sides of the of him, this one's blank, but this one's really nice Autobot logo. Really cool. I really like that. The chest area. So this crap I do not like. I would have, if it was just clear, maybe this part. Yeah, it's alright. Like, I don't mind it, but it's just, I really don't like it, especially since it's up here too. But overall, it's a nice chest piece. It doesn't stick out too far or not far enough. So I do pretty much like it. Now the arms here, I really don't like the arms because of the translucent plastic. Like, it's really noticeable and it's really annoying. And like the whole peg is built there. Luckily I have no like stress marks or anything on it yet because I don't really transform them that much. Hopefully it doesn't ever break off, but that's something that you really gotta look out for this guy, because his whole arm is like it's a translucent peg. It's not that thick either, so if they really would have just made this a color, I forget what the color they were on the show because it's been a while since I watched the show, it would have looked a lot better in my opinion. Now onto the back, it looks exactly like he did in the show. Not too much cable. It's some cable because you're always gonna have cable on Transformers, but not too bad. These things are really loose on mine, but I think that's just my copy, or like just over time it just gets loose. Now down here the crotch piece looks great. Could have had some more color here though, but the blue looks good. And then this area, nice. Bit of paint chipping on the bottom though, and these feet are really hollow, so I don't know if I really like that. And so is his, like the inner here, like all hollow. But like that's really a really big theme, especially like figures from Legacy. Like Cross got his whole leg is hollow, so I can't really like say anything bad about that. But besides that, he's a really nice figure, and I really like it. He's terrible to do for stop motions just because of his transformation and how that works, but that doesn't matter for this video. Yeah, it's Prime. It's cool. He's a Prime. That's really what I have to say about him, just generically. Now we can get into not posability, but articulation. We got the head first. It's on a ball joint, go all the way around. It can look all the way up. It can go down. I like how much it can look down, but he has the chest the way, so it doesn't really look natural. On the back, he has some light piping right there. Focus. And yeah, that's his head. Now his arms, they go all the way around. This sometimes blocks it. You just gotta move it out of the way. You just go up, so when you can go up here, but it only goes up this much. So I would thought like it's on a ball joint, that's why. But like, oh my gosh, Yeah, he has bicep swivel, knee bend. It only goes out down here though. And then he has these. I hate these hands. Oh my gosh, I hate these on any figure. Like even this Bumblebee right here. Like I hate these. Like I really like it when they have the wrist rotation. I don't know if that's just me, but yeah. Those go up and down. No waist joint, but at the time that wasn't a big focus, so I can forgive that. And because it was transformation, it really wouldn't work. I probably could have integrated it somewhere else, but it's whatever. He can kick all the way up to here, which is not very far at all. Well, that's decent, I guess, but generic. I had to add the sticky tack in here because holy, he was loose. He's still not. He's pretty tight now up here, but down here, yeah, I could work with that. He's pretty nice. I'm not going to complain about this guy too much. He got a knee bend, pretty good knee bend, honestly, especially where it is. I like it, but like it just can't go as far as I would like it to go, I guess. He has some ankle tilt right there, a pretty good one too. Yes, and he can go back, and it can't go really up, but yeah, that's ankle pivot, and you can like untransform it for something like that. But like what are you gonna use that for? I don't know. Yeah, and he does the splits a lot too, so that's another thing. Yeah, so that's basically his robot mode. Let's get into some comparisons. We got Prime here. Oh, come on, stand. Oh, yeah, splits again. And then we have him with Beast Hunters RC. A pretty good scale, pretty good, honestly. I have him with Bumblebee. I love how the name of the show and the movie is like the character's name, so you just be like Bumblebee, Prime. I don't know, it's so funny. They scale pretty good. Then this Combiner War Ironhide, and I think if Ironhide was in Prime, that's basically how they would scale, pretty generically. And then here we have him with Legacy Crosscut right here, and that's probably a pretty good comparison too. Him and Bumblebee are decently sized. Well, he's a bit taller, I guess, but yeah, that's his robot mode. Let's get right into transformation. Well, yeah. Here we have him in this nice little truck mode, and I really like it. Like, it looks pretty much completely accurate from the show. It's like they took it out and they put it on the toy. It looks great. Some things have a hard time like tabbing in like this thing, but like you can get by it. It's an old toy, and it's a really good old toy too. The reason I say I don't like to use him for stop motion animation is because when you transform him, his head is right here, so he stands up like this. And I like it when toys, like, they generically, like him, he would transform like this. So when he transforms, he puts his arm and he can pull him up like that. But him, he just like, boop. So I don't know if I don't like that part about the transformation. But overall, the transformation is really nice, and I really like it. Nothing bad to say about the truck mode. It looks almost perfect. Like, if you're gonna say something's perfect, it looks close to perfect. So I'm really happy with it. And I've had this figure for a good year or two now, and it still holds up, and it's really nice to just handle and to pose and to do different things with it. Yeah, I like it. We're gonna compare it with Siege Prime now. Now with Siege Prime, they basically they're the same width. They're like, yeah, they're exactly the same width. So that's cool. There's two different trucks, and this is a Cybertron version, and this is his Prime version, right? So it's Optimus. What are you gonna say? This one is the same thing. It's like they just pulled it right out of the anime. They put it into a toy. This one does look great though. I love this truck. This is the one I use for all my stop motions. But this is great. Next we have the Great Siege Megatron right here. Again, this doesn't scale greatly, but I guess a tank would be bigger than a truck. So, I mean, it does kind of scale great. A lot like he's longer than him, obviously, just because he's like this Megatron laying down on the back of him. This guy transforms the same way, like he transforms and he stands up, right? I don't like that, but it is what it is. But overall, this figure is very great, and I really do like him. There's nothing bad to say about this figure. While this figure is worth getting, and I would really recommend it. I got him for $15 Canadian used. If you get him new, I wouldn't pay any more than 40 or 50. But that's just me. Great figure. I love it. It was my first Optimus Prime figure, and it was my first introduction to Transformers. So you gotta love them. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you have a good and amazing rest of your day. And please like and subscribe since I know you love the video. Thanks. Peace.